Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video here on the channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this nether hub that I'm standing in right here. Now, this is going to be another original design I came up with for my survival world that I figured I'd go ahead and share for you all because I got a lot of good positive feedback on the potion shop. Just a little bit of backstory on this nether hub. When I did spawn into the nether initially, the first biome I came out in was a crimson forest biome. So I figured I'd go ahead and use some of the blocks and try to implement that into my nether hub. And that's pretty much what I do whenever I have new destinations. I try to go with a certain theme with it. And with this one, I just really like how the colors work with each other. So enough talking about this. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to need to build this. Alrighty everybody, so as I mentioned in the previous clip, we're going to take a look at all the building blocks needed to make this happen. In this chest is containing every single block that you will need to make the nether hub. So if you want to go ahead and pause the video now, you can go ahead and do so. I'm just going to quickly skim over all of the items that we need. So we're going to need nether bricks, nether brick stairs, and nether brick slabs. You're going to need yourself some crimson stairs, planks, and the crimson stem, as well as crimson trapdoors, slabs, and fences. Also, we're going to need some nether wart blocks, shroom lights and magma blocks, and then red and magenta stained glass, as well as a couple of obsidian just to make your portal a little bit bigger. Once you have all of these resources gathered, we can go ahead and hop into the nether and start building, so I'll see you there. Alright everyone, so now that we're here in the nether, what we're going to want to do is go ahead and find yourself a location where you can carve out a 17 by 17 by 8 area. This could be done in the ceiling of the nether, or you can find a cliffside to do it in. I don't recommend building this out in the open, as ghast and hoglins will give you a hard time. Definitely go ahead and carve this out. Plus it's going to give you the resources needed in order to make the nether bricks, in which you can make the nether brick block. But anyways, here in front of me, I went ahead and got this laid out for you, so this is just giving you a better visual of what we should be working with. So we can start over here from this main pillar. This is going to be 1. You're going to go out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you should have 17 across going that way, and then same going this way to give you a nice perfectly squared room. And then we're just going to go up by 8. So make sure there's 8 blocks between the ceiling and the floor. So we're going to have ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once you got everything like that, then we can go ahead and start working on the actual build itself. Perfect, so now that you got your area dug out, you should have a big open room like this that you can work in. And the first thing I want you to go ahead and do is grab yourself some netherrack, and in every single corner of the room, just start pillaring all the way up from the floor to the ceiling as you see me doing here. The reason for this is because these are just going to be filler blocks. You're not going to see them. They just help with getting the first initial starting shape of the hub itself. Once you got those filled in every corner, grab some nether brick blocks and place them on each side and pillar them all the way up to the ceiling as well. That way you don't see that netherrack we just filled up. So you should have something that looks similar to this. Once you have that done, go ahead and repeat that on the other 3 corners. I'm going to go ahead and do that in a time lapse real quick. And once you are done filling up every single corner, this is what you should have here. And now we can go ahead and start moving on to building the actual face. Now in this case, it's all going to be the same all the way around. For tutorial sakes, I'm just going to start on 1 just to save some time. But once you get the first one done, you're just going to copy it on the other 3 faces. So go ahead and pick a side. I'm going to pick this one. And we're just going to come to the edge here and we're going to count out 3 blocks. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then place 2 more nether brick blocks. Count out 3 more spaces, 1, 2, 3, and then place 2 more, and then that should leave you with another 3 box space right here on this side. Next, what I want you to go ahead and do, start pillaring up right here on this outermost block. Go ahead and do the same on the other side. And then from the corners to the center, we're just going to fill this in, leaving this middle part open. Next, what I want you to go ahead and do, just cut out this back wall by 1. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up here. And once you got that dug out, just go ahead and grab some nether bricks. And behind these protruding blocks, just go ahead and count out 4 going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place 1 more block on top of that with another block in front. So you should have a 3 block gap right here on each side. Now that that's done, just go ahead and finish pillaring up in the back. And this is what we're looking at. Next, go ahead and grab yourself some nether brick stairs. And on this block right here, just below the one that's sticking out, go ahead and place an upside down stair. Place another upside down stair here. And then an upside down stair in the middle with 2 nether brick blocks on each side. Now we can go ahead and do the same thing with these blocks, place 2 upside down stairs, but instead we're going to put a slab right there in the middle. And as you can see, it is starting to take its shape. Now what we can go ahead and do, finishing off here in the center, go ahead and just grab some nether brick blocks and place 3 going across right here, 3 going across right there. Place 1 block in the top of each corner, and then grab yourself your shroom light and place 3 in the center just like that. Now what we can go ahead and do, grab some upside down nether brick stairs and just place those 3 right here above the shroom lights, and then grab your crimson fence and place 2 on each side up top as you see there, and then bring these down in these 3 block gaps on each side, and this is what we have. Now to finish off the middle detailing, we can go ahead and just add crimson trapdoors on these blocks right here, and then just flip them up. That way you get that nice little texture and it kind of breaks it up instead of it just being a flat wall. Now what we can go ahead and do is start working on the sides. So come over here, doesn't matter which side you pick, but count up 3 blocks from the bottom. So 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th block, go ahead and place upside down stairs and go ahead and repeat that on the other side here. So 1, 2, 3. And that gives you a nice even 3x3 space on the top and bottom of each side. Next, what I want you to do, go ahead and just break out these 3x3s by 1 block. And once you got those broken out, go ahead and grab your shroom light and just place 1 in the center of each window right here. After you place your shroom light in the middle, get yourself your crimson stems and just outline that shroom light. Make sure they're facing the same way. Make sure they're not like sideways like this and then up. You could, if you want to add some more detail or just a better pattern. Me personally, it's just this is how I do it. So go ahead and fill these all in right here. And now this is what your wall should start looking like. Now to finalize everything, just go ahead and grab yourself some nether brick stairs, come up to the 2nd layer and just go ahead and place a stair right here, a stair right there, upside down stairs in the corners opposite of each other, and you should get like this little circular looking design here. Go ahead and do the same on the other side, stair, stair, and then upside down in the corners. And just like that, you pretty much have the first wall done. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and do the other 3 off camera, and I will catch you guys back when that's done. Alright guys, so I'm back here, and as you can see, I went ahead and finished up the last 3 walls off camera. If you've been following along, then you should have something that looks similar to this, but we are not done yet. We still have to work on the ceiling and the floor. So that leads me into this next segment, which is going to be working on the ceiling. Now to do the ceiling, I want you to go ahead and grab yourself some nether brick stairs and just come up to the top and just place upside down brick stairs to look like a trim right here up until you get to this block with the fence post underneath, in which you're going to place a sideways stair. So one more time over here just to show you, bring it all the way out, sideways stair at the block with the fences, and it should curve just like that. Go ahead and do that on the other sides. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up real quick. And once you got all that filled in, you'll notice there's a 3 block gap right there. Just go ahead and grab your slabs and fill those in nice and neat as shown. Perfect. So now you should have a nice squared off ceiling. Now what I want you to go ahead and do, remove this nether rack by 1 block. So just go up by 1 block and just remove all of this out. I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera real quick. And once you got that cleared out by 1 block, go ahead and get yourself your nether wart blocks and just go ahead and start filling this in by a 2 wide ring. So as shown right here, go ahead and fill the first ring in all the way around. We're just going to bring it around until it meets up with the starting point, in which we're going to do 1 more ring to create the 2 wide ring going all the way around. Perfect. So now from the bottom, this is what we should be looking at. Next, you can go ahead and grab some nether bricks and just create a 1 wide ring going in right here. So bring this all the way around, just like this, and then meet it up at the start again. So now you should have an inner ring made of nether brick. Now, for the nether rack that's seen right there, go ahead and remove that, go up by 1, and replace all of that with magma blocks. So I'm going to do that real quick. Alrighty, and once you get that done, go ahead and create a 2 wide ring with the red stained glass. So similar to what we did with the nether wart block, just bring this all the way around by 1 ring, then go inward once more to create that 2 wide ring. Connect that up right here. So now we should be looking like that with a 9 block center. In that 9 block center, go ahead and fill that in with your nether bricks. And then the single center block, go ahead and remove that, add a shroom light, and place your trapdoor on top. And just like that, the ceiling is done. And now you can see it's really starting to come together. So now we can go ahead and move on to the final step, which is going to be the floor. So here we are at the final step of this nether hub build. What we're going to be doing here in this last step is just working on the floor and actually bringing in our nether portal. So the first thing I want you to go ahead and do is line yourself up in the center of the build. You can do so by looking at these entrances. And as I can see here, I am in the middle. So go ahead and place yourself a obsidian block there. Now it doesn't matter which side you branch these out on, but go ahead and build out by 2 of that middle block. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and you should have 5 going across. With that 5, you're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just bring it over just like that. And you should have a 3 by 3 center. Now what you can do is come in with your crimson planks, place 3 on this side, place 3 on that side, and then come in with some stairs and then just wrap it around those planks as I'm doing right here. And this just kind of adds like a little platform to walk up and down on. Now that that's done, go ahead and come to the side of this portal, get yourself some nether bricks and place them right here in the floor. And then get yourself your crimson stairs, and on the side you're going to go regular stair, upside down stair, regular stair, upside down stair, and then regular stair. Come over to this side and do the same thing. So stair, upside down, stair, and then on top just bring slabs all the way over, put one on top of that stair, carry it over to this side. So we should be looking like that. Now grab your crimson stairs, take out these 2, leave 1 in the middle, and have 1 facing this way, 1 facing that way. Put crimson slabs up top and then bring it out by 1, so you should have 5 going across. Now that that's done, all you have left to do with the portal, just come in here with some trapdoors, go ahead and line it here on the outside, and then flip everything up as I'm showing you like this. And then we'll just come over to this side, do the same thing here. Perfect. So now this is what you're left with, and I kind of like this design. It reminds me of something a little bit oriental, but this is what I have in my survival world. If you would like to change up your portal, you can. This is just what I decided to use for the tutorial. Next, what I want you to go ahead and do is we're going to do an outline of nether bricks on the floor. So right here in this entrance, you're going to remove these 3 blocks and place 3, and then same with these windows, remove these 3 and fill them in just like that. And next what you can do is this corner, you can come out 1, go over 1, and then come over 1 again, and just connect that up. That way it's a nice smooth line, and then we'll continue that all the way around. So let me go ahead and speed that up. Perfect. And now that you got that outline done, next what we can go ahead and do is come into the portal. We're going to go ahead and remove these 5 blocks. Go ahead on this side, remove 5 blocks as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to come to the side of the portal. We're going to remove 2, 1, 2, and then 2 on this side, 1, 2. Go ahead and repeat that over here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then now what we can do is grab ourselves some nether wart blocks, come in here and just replace those underneath the stairs like so. So we're going to come over to this side. Let's change that one out, change those 2, take out these 4, and place them in just like that. And then last one here. Next, go ahead and replace these floor blocks with the shroom light. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come over here on this side, place those 1, 2, 1, 2. Place 5 there, and then this last 2. Now you can come in with the magenta stained glass and just fill in these. That way it's a nice and flush floor and you don't have any indents. And then now, similar to what we did right here, we're just going to outline this glass that we just did in this little pattern. Let's go ahead and replace this. just take all of these blocks out, and we're going to replace these blocks with some nether brick. So let's come in here, create this outline. And once you have this outline done, then you're going to notice that all you have left is this nether rack going out in a circle, in which you can go ahead and replace that with crimson plank. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that real quick in a time lapse. And once you fill in that last block, the last thing you can go ahead and do is just come into here, grab yourself some flint and steel, and light up your portal. Alrighty everybody, so that's pretty much going to be it for the end of this video here. If you were to follow all the steps that I showed, you should have been able to replicate this nether hub pretty much exactly how I made it. Just real quick before the video does end, I want to go ahead and point out some quick little details you can add into this. So for example, I went ahead and added some chests into these openings. This is what I did in my survival world, and it's really useful for whenever you're going out and adventuring to other biomes. You can come back with all your nether resources, come and dump them off here, and it kind of keeps it separated from your overworld storage. At least that's how I think. Also, you can get yourself some nether brick blocks, place one right here at the bottom, and then place one there at the top where that stair would curve, and then get some crimson fences and just line it down in the corner like that. Helps kind of break up that just plain nether brick wall and adds a little bit of color and continues the theme of the entrance right here, or the tunnel entrance. That also leads me into the separate part right here. You can use these as just regular tunnels. You can dig it out like this if you would like and just have that go off wherever you need it to, or you can carve out a good size area and add like a full separate room into it. Just kind of expand on this and make this into more of a base, and keep this area as just the central hub, hence the nether hub. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun designing this when I first created it for my survival world, and since my last Minecraft video went a little bit better than I expected, I figured I'd go ahead and share this one as well. But anyways, again, if you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like on it, comment, and share with some friends if you think they would enjoy it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you can catch the future videos I have planned here. But anyways, I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.